And welcome in to the broadcast booth here at the Keating Sports Center, or welcome back if you joined us for today's first game here inside Keating Sports Center. We're getting ready to get underway in game number 2. We got Illinois Tech men's basketball facing off against Edgewood University Eagles here on Joe Hake's court. Ryan Cantlin here with you on the call as we get set for this contest. Illinois Tech comes in with a 5-10 record, 3-5 in conference thus far. They are coming off of a big win at Concordia, Chicago on Wednesday night. They've won that game 79-77. Garrison Carter with a career-high performance in that game. Nicholas Ortiz also with a big game offensively. Look for the two of them to follow up massive performances on Wednesday with another one here this afternoon. They are 2 of the 5 in the starting lineup for the Scarlet Hawks. The other 3 starters for the Scarlet Hawks: number 2, Bryce Shoto, and number 11, Isaiah Dudley, and number 25, Jason Piapol. On the Edgewood side, they come in with a record 1-13. That one win was in a conference game, so they did take down Benedictine earlier this season, right before Christmas. So 1-7 is their conference record, 1-13 overall. They're coming off of losses against Aurora and MSOE in the past week. Both of those games giving up 98 points. So look for the Illinois Tech offense to get rolling early and often. We are just over 2 minutes from the tip of this contest. We're going to take a short break and then join in on our P&A announcer for today's starting lineups, and then we will be ready for tip-off. You're watching Illinois Tech men's basketball on the Scarlet Hawk Broadcast Network. Illinois Tech getting their final orders from Coach TJ Gray in his 6th season, and we are about ready to tip things off here in the second half of our NAC doubleheader here on the campus of Illinois Tech. So it's Graysinger, Hardiman, Stroke, Sane, and Steffenmeyer, the starting 5 for Edgewood, and they win the tip. It is Steffenmeyer winning the tip for the Eagles, and they'll have the first possession of the night. Dudley on ball defense here, preventing the dribble handoff for a second. Illinois Tech usually very aggressive defensively, up and down the floor. Quick 3-ball here. Fought for underneath. Isaiah Dudley pulls down the rebound. Quick outlet to Garrison Carter coming off the big game on Wednesday. Nicholas Ortiz playing catch now with Shoto. Back to Ortiz, looking inside. He finds Carter. They like to do this early in contest, get him into the action in the post, and it works again here. The left-handed hook shot is nothing but net, and it's good. Quickly into the post here before the kick out. Left-hand dribble drive, floater up around the rim, and it's good, and we're tied at 2. Nicholas Ortiz will carry the ball up top. Shoto running off a screen. Dudley asking for it. Instead, the ball will go to Carter. Pick and roll top. Kick to Carter. He thought about it. Pump faked into the paint. Free throw line extended. No good. Pulled down by Steffenmeyer. Trent Tusana taking it up the floor for the Eagles. Edgewood in their red jerseys, white stripe down the side, and a white capital city on the back, shouting out Madison, Wisconsin, where their campus is located, as that's a 3-ball for Hunter Hardiman, and the Eagles with an early 5-2 lead. Big game here for Illinois Tech as they look to close in on the 500 mark in conference. As Ortiz goes up with it, double pump. No good there on the layup as JD3, John Davis III, gets set to check in front of me. Another 3-ball right back. This one caught the side of the rim, and Bryce Shoto is out and running with it. Head of speed, spin move, tried to feed Carter, pass too strong, went through his hands. It'll be an Illinois Tech turnover as John Davis III will check in for Nicholas Ortiz. Peyton Bowser into the contest as well for Edgewood. Left-hand dribble drive, finish at the rim, it's good. Hunter Hardiman up to 5 quick points for Edgewood. He comes in just averaging 7, just over 7 a game. Dudley kicking. Carter got his man in the air. Was able to feed Dudley down low, had it stripped, got it back, and the layup is good. Good feed there by Garrison Carter. Off the pump fake, was able to jump stop at the free throw line, feed Dudley down low. First time didn't work, second time easy layup. Dudley on ball D here, fadeaway jumper. Almost some Dirk Nowitzki action on that fadeaway. Not good there. JD3 working into the paint. Nobody cutting, he just feeds it out to Dudley. Dudley left-hand dribble, spinning all the way to the hoop, was deflected and blocked. Dudley's got to hustle back, 5-on-4, in transition, jumper good. Another bucket here. This one, Peyton Bowser off the bench. 9-4 early Edgewood lead. Bryce Shoto faked the screen, went all the way to the hoop for the easy finish. Finished on the right hand on the left side of the layup to protect against the block. Up and down quickly this game so far. JD3 a pick, feeds Shoto. He goes up with the trees. He's going to come down with 2 points. So 2 transition kind of buckets. Definitely one there. The one before kind of soft transition, if you can say it. But Shoto now with 4 points, and that's where he usually finds his best looks, is when he can find some space, his quickness. He's able to work under arms, being a smaller player on the floor, and They pull down the rebound here. Now Bryce is going to slow things down at the order of Coach Gray. They set up into the system they want to be in. Shoto just handling the ball. Kicks to Carter. Thought about the three once again. Spin move, left hand. Ooh, and came up short. That's not a shot you'll see him miss often. And working through contact there and drawing the foul, Hunter Hardiman. He will go to the line to shoot 2 out of the break. So quick 4.5 minutes of action. 15:24 remains here in half number 1. Scarlet Hawks trail things 8-9 early on in this contest. We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back on the Scarlet Hawk Broadcast Network. So out of the media timeout, 2 free throws coming for Hunter Hardiman. It's already up to 5 points, and with these 2 free throws could basically be on par with his average on the season thus far as he converts on the first. Will Grazinger, one of the leading scorers for Edgewood thus far this season, averaging 10.4 a game. They're actually number 1 scorer, Matt Kirk, number 14's only played in 4 games. Under the assumption he's down due to injury. He averaged over 17 in those 4 contests. Carter backing his way to the hoop, working through a double, splits it, and picks up 2. Illinois Tech continues to trail by 1. Early stages of this contest. Kick out here, left-handed 3-ball up and rattles home. It is Hardiman again. He's up to 10. Someone not probably on really Illinois Tech's scouting radar coming into this game. He is hot early. He's got 10 of the 14 as JD3 goes all the way to the hoop, draws the foul, and 1. Tees will check back in for Peopole, and it'll be Omar Salman checking in for the first time, giving Garrison Carter a quick breather. So 3 points the traditional way, and 3 points the hard way on each side, and we maintain a 1-point game as Illinois Tech sets up their full court press. A lot of times what you see, especially after those free throws, a good opportunity to create pressure. You can set up exactly what you want defensively, kill a lot of time, and cut down on the offensive looks. Good through pass here, 3-ball in the corner. It's good. Real nice through bounce pass there by Avery Howden. He picks up the assist on the 3-ball. So we've traded 3 points both ways, and Edgewood got 3 back again. Salmon, we thought about it. Good pump. He goes up, gets fouled. He'll go to the line to shoot a pair. Foul's going to go against number 4, Peyton Bowser. And quickly, we're going to have Garrison Carter checking back in with him. It's going to be Isaiah Dudley after the first free throw here. First free throw up and no good. It's Jonah Anderson checking into the game for the first time for Edgewood. Checking out. See once again if after a make we see some pressure from the Scarlet Hawks. There's a make, and we do see the pressure once again. A little miscommunication of who had which spot. I think bench at Illinois Tech wanted Carter kind of in that half court and Salmon playing safety. Salmon was kind of at that half court spot. They had two guys there for at least a moment. Quick three ball off back iron. Edgewood with another opportunity. Hardiman is just carving up the Illinois Tech defense right now. He's got 12 points in the first 7 minutes of this game. It's a little bit of a heat check with the contested three ball there, and then got it back, spin move, jumper good. Feeding Dudley down low. That pass deflected, went off like 14 different limbs, ends up with Edgewood. Dudley does a nice job running back in transition. Gets the tip out of bounds. It'll be baseline out of bounds for the Eagles. Checking in for them, Isaiah Hubanks. Hubanks checking in. His first action of today's contest. Edgewood up to a 5-point lead. It's as large as it's been for them all day. Good news for the Scarlet Hawks. Hardiman not in the contest right now as he checked out. Hubanks, quick shot, no good. Dudley in transition, working on Hubanks. His pass goes to nobody, and it's going to end up in the fifth row. And it'll be an Illinois Tech turnover. It's Bryce Shoto who's going to check in for JD3. They work the top of the key, just dribbling from end to end, dribble handoffs, almost a three-man weave set up top. Near side wing to the far side wing, left-hand dribble drive. Double come, Shoto contest. Is able to contest the shot and pull down the rebound. They got numbers, 3-on-2. Kicks to Ortiz, who kicks to Carter. Three ball in the corner is short. That one would have brought the house down for a moment. Pop some momentum in to this Illinois Tech crowd. Eubanks the ball, right-hand dribble drive all the way to the hoop. Ortiz goes up to defend. Carter off the outlet, off the rebound from Dudley. Ortiz working into the middle. Nobody else there but the man guarding him. Can't believe he didn't get the foul call, but he converts the layup. Real nice pump. Got him up in the air, went into the body, and finished. Illinois Tech within three now. Shoto gets hit by the screen. Kicking out. Eubanks in the corner. Didn't know what to do with it. Carter's with a nice close out there. Salmon on ball here. 7 to shoot. Dribble drive, got it up and got it to go. Good finish through contact there by Anderson. And then it's going to turn into a jump ball at the other end. It'll be Illinois Tech possession out of the media timeout. JD3 coming over with a collection of Eagles to check in after this media timeout. 21-16, your score. Illinois Tech trails by 4. 11-19 remains here in half number one. You are watching Illinois Tech men's basketball on the Scarlet Hawk Broadcast Network. We take a quick look inside the stat sheet before the ball gets put back into play. Hunter Hardiman with 12 points for Edgewood, 12 of their 21, leading the way for anybody. He's done that on 4 of 5 shooting, 2 of 3 from deep, and 2 of 2 at the line. Garrison Carter and Bryce Shoto each with 4 points for the Scarlet Hawks, leading the way as Carter gets the inbounds and goes to work in the post. Right-hand hook, no good. Got a little disoriented with that spin move there. Is a little strong off the glass. Near side, working into the corner. Carter working on ball, and now Shoto as they move it around the perimeter. Into the paint, blocked by Davis III. 12 remains on the shot clock. Edgewood just going to release to the top of the key. Hardiman, heat check from deep. No good this time. He hasn't seen a shot he hasn't liked so far in this game. Dudley, right-hand dribble drive. Stops around free throw line. JD3 looking to work. Ortiz off the screen. JD3 wide open. Close out defenders late. And it's 3 from JD3. He's got 6. Hardiman. Left-hander feeds the post. Spin move. Turnaround jumper, no good. Shoto's going to pull down the rebound. During that, we're going to get a foul on Illinois Tech. Foul goes against Nicholas Ortiz. Be his first, team second. Dudley checks out. Zachary Unanovich checking in for Illinois Tech. And layup no good, but late whistle and a foul called on the Scarlet Hawks. This one's going to be Ortiz again, so quickly he picks up his second after picking up the first just 10 seconds before. It's going to send him to the bench after this first free throw. First one up and good from Stuffenmeyer. So Edgewood continues to maintain the lead. It's been as high as 5. It's been right at that kind of 2 to 3 point mark for the most part of today. This one falls off the rim, and Shoto is going to pull it down after he came in from the 3-point line. We're going to cut it back down to 1 or tie it up with a 3 ball. Here's Illinois Tech. Under 10 to play now. Shoto, right-hand dribble drive. Theopol pulls it from the corner, no good. Fought for underneath, and pulling it out are the Eagles. Left hand all the way into the paint. Kick to the corner. Finally finds its intended target in Bowser. They work it around the perimeter. Coming off the screen is Hardiman. He feeds to the elbow. Left-hand dribble drive. Too many steps. It's a travel. It'll be Illinois Tech possession. Carter will check out. Dudley will check back in. 9:26 remains. Slight pressure here from the Eagles. They're going to back out of it now after Shoto shows that he was going to be able to break it anyway. High pick and roll game. Kick to the corner. Kick back to Shoto. JD3, now a zone look as Shoto pulls from deep. Don't see it a ton. Comes up short here. What looked like a 2-3 look from Edgewood. First time we've seen them jump out of a man-to-man. Was on that possession right there. Hardiman. It's been quiet for at least the last minute. He finds another bucket. Strong with the left hand off that spin. It's been his go-to move when he hasn't been pulling from deep. JD3 had it just go away from him, and no touch, and that'll be a turnover. It's a 5-point Edgewood lead. It's as big as it's been all day. Illinois Tech's only lead was 2-0. Susana slowly up the floor, over the timeline. Picked up by Dudley off the screen. Hardiman once again, left hand dribble drive. This one falls off the rim. A lot of contact on that one. It was Dudley feeding Shoto. We'll try to go give and go back to Dudley, and it was tipped out of bounds. 25 on the shot clock, baseline out of bounds for the Scarlet Hawks. They'll release it to Dudley. To Carter, they tried to switch it. He pulls a three ball, no good. Tapping was Shoto. Eventually pulled down by the Eagles. Under 8 now. Hardiman going to come and get it. Guarded by Garrison Carter. They pull it back to the top of the key. Susana. Kicking to the corner, nobody there. It eventually does find an Eagle. Into contact, and we got a block. Jason Piopol was there, but he was kind of leaning on it. And what they're actually going to say is in the restricted area as well. So that's where the block is called. It's a 5-point game, and we will be in immediate timeout here. 24-19 your score. We'll be right back here on the Scarlet Hawk Broadcast Network. Welcome back in. It'll be story of the day. Hunter Hardiman to the free throw line as he looks to add on to his 14 points in the first half already. First one, no good off the back iron. Hardiman's second. It's good. He's a senior out of Darlington, Wisconsin. He's having a great start to the contest here tonight here in Chicago, Illinois. Solomon running around the screens. Then kicking back to Shoto. He's going to pull it from three again. Same result as the first one, just coming up just short. 25-19, 6-point lead. It's as large as it's been all day for the Eagles. 7:15 and counting in the first half of play. Good movement there. Hardiman's going to pull down the rebound, and he gets this one to go too. Fouled as he hits the floor, just throws up a prayer, goes off the board, in around and in. He'll go back to the line to try to convert the and one. In 11 minutes of action, he's been an offensive force for Edgewood. Free throw up, this one no good. Might be the only place to stop him is the free throw line. Miscommunication there. They want to get the ball to Bryce Shoto, and they will eventually. They slow it down, under 20 on the clock. They give it to Carter down low. Illinois Tech on a scoreless drought of over 3.5 minutes now. Carter. Pump fake, goes left-hand drive, strong to the hoop. He gets fouled, and the bucket. It's exactly what you need out of one of your senior leaders. Struggling on the offensive end, He takes it upon himself, gets all the way to the rim, converts the bucket, and gets the foul. Free throw up and no good. Lead back down to 6. Carter with 6 points. Illinois Tech needs some defensive stops. Make sure you don't let this game get away from you anywhere near getting away from you in the first half. 3 ball here from the corner. It's good. Peyton Bowser off the bench from 3 for the Eagles. Now the lead stretches up to 9. John Davis III thought about it. Salmon went up, had it blocked from behind. Fight for underneath. He pulls down the rebound eventually. Carter thought about the 3 ball. Gets shut down on the drive, and they reset. 10 on the shot clock. Dudley outside at the perimeter. 7 on the clock. Somebody's got to go somewhere. 5. Ball still in Dudley's hand. 3 and 2. Salmon gets it up, but it's blocked. Won't hit the rim, and it's a shot clock violation. Isaiah Dudley held that ball out at the perimeter for 5 or 6 seconds from about the 11-second mark on the shot clock all the way down to the 5-second mark. Wasn't a whole lot of movement during that time and results in a shot clock violation. 5:40. This one falls off the rim, but a story all day today has been Edgewood's offensive rebounding in the first game and in this one now. That pass goes long and wide and ends up out of bounds to be Illinois Tech ball. In the women's game, Edgewood dominating the glass on both ends. 5-2 in offensive rebounds here in game 2. Illinois Tech just shooting 16.5% from the field, 9 of 21. 42%, my mistake. They're shooting 16% from deep, just 1 of 6. Edgewood shooting 4 of 9 from beyond the arc, helping them to the 9-point lead they have. Garrison Carter going to go to the line here off the dribble drive and the foul. Carter shooting 2 at the line. First one, nothing but net. Feels like a pretty important 5 minutes for the Scarlet Hawks into the break here. Can they cut this lead down to less than 5? Going to the halftime break kind of with some momentum. Obviously a game on paper against a team that's struggling this year in Edgewood. That Illinois Tech feels like they need to come out with a victory. I think going into the break with some of that momentum would be big. They trail right now by 7. Illinois Tech featuring, looks like sort of zone look or a short corner fadeaway is no good. Illinois Tech pulls down the rebound, the transition out. Ball deflects into the scorer's table almost. Bryce Shoto handles the ball over to Garrison Carter. Had it tapped away. He gets back to Shoto. Dudley, he gets doubled. Zone look here from the Eagles. JD3 with 10 on the shot clock. Feeds Bryce. Shoto, his runner, no good. Dudley pulls it down, though. Gets it back to Dudley from Carter. Kick to the corner. JD3, right-hand dribble drive, through a double. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Carter making it work himself. Splits the double. Fade away with a hand in his face. No good. Really good defensive possession there by the Eagles. They're out and running, and they're going to turn it not into 2 as Dudley pulls down the rebound. He goes for the home run pass. He finds Bryce Shoto. Isaiah Dudley has thrown a couple of those passes this year. Some home run balls. That one in chest pass, we've seen the football kind of touchdown throw. Hopefully we see a few of those tomorrow from Caleb Williams. And it's going to be a turnover. off of the traveling violation. And that'll lead us to the last immediate timeout of the first half. 3:39 to play. Edgewood leads it 30-25 over the Scarlet Hawks as we dig in to the stat sheet during this media break. Still Hunter Hardiman leading the way for the Eagles. It's up to 17 points. He's got 17 of the 30 for the Eagles. Second leading scorer for them, Peyton Bowser. He's got 5 off the bench. On that Illinois Tech side, it's Garrison Carter leading the way. Not as efficient as he was on Wednesday night. He's got 8 points on 3 of 9 shooting, 0 of 2 from beyond the arc. He's 2 of 3 at the charity stripe. Bryce Shoto with 6 points, 3 of 7 from the field. We're looking at some of those team stats. Edgewood shooting 39.3% on 11 of 28. Illinois Tech 10 of 24 for 41.7%. The Eagles, though, have been pretty on point from beyond the arc. 4 of 9 thus far, over 44%. Illinois Tech just 1 of 6. Both teams struggling a little bit at the line. 4 of 7 for the Eagles, 4 of 6 for the Scarlet Hawks, so pretty comparable there. 5 turnovers on the Illinois Tech side, 3 on the Edgewood side. So pretty closely contested game, minus those couple 3 balls from Edgewood. And we're back to a 5-point deficit for the Scarlet Hawks as Bryce Shoto pulls it up the floor. Shoto, left-hand dribble drive all the way to the hoop, had his shot blocked. Edgewood comes down with it. They're out and running the other way. And it's off the bench once again. Peyton Bowser pulling up from the free throw line for 2. JD3 kicks it back to Salmon. He goes left-hand drive into 2 people, fadeaway jumper. It's good. He's on the board for the first time today, at least from the field. That's his first field goal. He did convert 1 of 2 at the line earlier. Bowser, ball in hand. He's going to pull it out top. Fake the dribble, handoff. Now they're going to give it to Hardiman. He goes all the way to the hoop, and a real late whistle on that foul call as Hardiman hit the floor, and he'll go to the line to shoot a pair. Foul goes against Salmon. It'll be his first, team's 6th, so it will put Edgewood in the bonus on the next foul. First free throw up and no good. So shooting the worst percentage from the stripe. Hardiman, 50% from the free throw line, 3 of 5. He's 50% from downtown and 6 of 10 on the day in general. Second free throw does find the bottom of the hoop and extends the lead up to 6 for the Eagles. Shoto over to JD3. Thought about the 3. He's got a hand in his face. He goes left. Screen came right. He refused it. They go back to the top. They find they find Shoto underneath. He fakes it. Carter got his man up in the air. Pull up jumper, a little long. A lot of good movement there. They just didn't find the one last open shot. 2:13 remains in the first half. Bowser, pull up jumper. Knockdown shot with a hand in his face. Not an easy shot right there. Off the bounce. Lead stretches back up to 8. Big 2 minutes for the Scarlet Hawks. JD3. Right-hand dribble. He beats his man all the way to the hoop. He gets the foul. He'll go to the line. That hesitation dribble from John Davis III is something we've seen a lot. Kind of fakes pulling it back out and resetting things and then reattacks. He's able to get him to the line here as he drew the foul going up for the layup. Zane Willadison picks up his second. It'll be the team's 5th as JD3 gets set. Delivers the first one right to the middle of the hoop. 7th point of the night for him. His 8th will tie Garrison Carter as the leading scorer for the Scarlet Hawks. Second free throw is up and good. It'll set up the pressure once again from the Scarlet Hawks. That's when we've seen it the most. It's off of a made free throw, but it turns into a 2-on-1. Lobbed up there and good. So good job breaking it by the Eagles, and Logan Stufenmeyer is the benefactor. And quickly to the other end, another kind of late whistle as Isaiah Dudley goes up. Rattles around and out, but he will shoot a pair. Dudley's first free throw up and no good. 8-point Edgewood University lead. Dudley good on the second. Sets up the Illinois Tech pressure once again. Edgewood breaks the pressure, and Bowser now with the hand of it. He'll hand it out top. Right near the timeline right now is Tusani. Still there. Deep three ball. Hardiman, no good this time. Tipped out. Reset the shot clock to 20. Now 15 on it. Tusani pulls it out. Looking to Hardiman. His drive with the right hand this time, but back to the left and gets it to go. Wants to go to that left for the finish all day, and he got it done right there. JD3 had it tapped away. He recovers. 20 seconds on the shot, 40 on the game. 9-point Edgewood advantage. They feed Dudley in the high post. Down to Shoto. Carter for three. No good. Scarlet Hawks just can't find the three ball to go here in half number one. Shot clock is off. Edgewood can hold for the final shot if they want. Bowser dribbling about the top. Looking at Tusani, looking for trouble, and it'll be a quick Edgewood timeout. They had one to use anyway. They would have lost it if they hadn't used it in the next 15. It'll be a 30-second timeout. We'll take a quick break here. You are watching Illinois Tech men's basketball on the Scarlet Hawk Broadcast Network. So out of the timeout, Edgewood with a chance to extend this lead up to double digits going into the break. Illinois Tech going to either force a turnover or at least keep them scoreless here in the last 15 seconds. They go safely back to Tusani. They bring the pressure here. He throws it in deep. He's got his man. Finish at the rim is no good. Rebound, though, and then stuffed by Carter. 2 seconds and one. We have quickly, it's going to be out of bounds as Salmon touched it out of bounds. Under a second, 0.9 on the game clock. It's enough time for a catch and release. Have to be a really fast dribble. So expect this ball to probably be either lobbed up. They work, and here comes the lob, and nothing comes of it. Isaiah Dudley kind of had his head turned. He was late to react, but he did get there in time and prevented the shot. 39-30, your halftime score here inside the Keating Sports Center. Edgewood has come out with energy and the hot hand of Hunter Hardiman, who has 20 first half points for the Eagles. We will take a quick break. We will rejoin the broadcast here in a few minutes. We will go over the first half stats in full. as well as talk about the keys to the second half as I see them on the Illinois Tech side as they look to get right back into this contest and get a win here on this Saturday afternoon in NAC Conference play. You are watching Illinois Tech men's basketball on the Scarlet Hawk Broadcast Network. Welcome back in the broadcast booth. Ryan Cantlin with you as we go over these first half stats. Edgewood shooting at 42% from the field on 15 of 35 shooting, 40% from beyond the arc at 4 of 10, 5 of 9 at the free throw line. Illinois Tech on the other side shooting 39% from the field, 11 of 28, just 1 of 7 from beyond three-point land, and 7 of 10 for 70% from the free throw line. So looking at the rebounding totals, 23 rebounds for Edgewood, 8 of those being offensive boards, 17 for Illinois Tech, just 3 on the offensive glass. Points in the paint, just about even, 20 to 18. Second chance points. Story once again in game 2 of our doubleheader. They've turned 8 of those offensive rebounds into 7 second chance points. Illinois Tech without any second chance points thus far. Look for Illinois Tech to try to bear down on the glass and bear down on Hunter Hardiman. Came in averaging just over 7 a game. He's got 20 first half points. I expect Illinois Tech to come out with the defensive strategy to keep him in check. One of the things we've seen from him a lot is he wants to go left, natural left-hander, wants to use the left hand almost exclusively. Look for the Scarlet Hawks to force him to use that right hand and beat him with that. On the offensive side, for the Scarlet Hawks, leading scorer Garrison Carter with 8, tied with John Davis III. Both of those two need to carry the offense for the Scarlet Hawks. Nicholas Ortiz coming off a really big performance on Wednesday with just 2 points. He did pick up 2 early fouls in the first half, so expect to see more of him in half number 2. Garrison Carter also with 2 fouls for the Scarlet Hawks. Oh, he's drawn 2 fouls. He's got no fouls. Jason Piapol with 2 fouls for the Scarlet Hawks. The only member of the Eagles with 2 fouls is Zane Wilderson. So no true foul trouble unless one of those 3 picks up that third early on in half number 2. We're just about ready to get underway in the second half. We'll step away and then rejoin the play as Illinois Tech looks to mount the comeback here inside the Keating Sports Center. We'll be right back on the Scarlet Hawk Broadcast Network. Illinois Tech ready to go in the second half. Edgewood breaks the huddle, and they're about ready to get underway. Eagles will have possession to start half number 2. Trent Toussaint hands it off. Stephen Meyer, and then underneath, and then blocked by 3 Illinois Tech players down low. John Davis III goes into the body. He finishes, but they get him on a push-off. Coach TJ Gray irate on the call. It did look like John Davis III just went right through the body, sending his defender back, and he gets hit with the foul. So offensive foul on John Davis III. He picks up his second, first team foul. We're still scoreless here in the second half of play. Finished there by Stumeyer. Comes up short. It's Garrison Carter going to the paint. He's going to pick up the foul and go to the free throw line. So Carter to the line to shoot a pair. Foul picked up by Peyton Bowser. John Davis third, and that call still being discussed by our officiating crew and Coach Gray as he takes a walk down to the baseline, cool off a little bit, as Garrison Carter will convert 2 of 2 right there. So Scarlet Hawks back within 7 now. John Davis III picks up full court. He's got 2 fouls now. He's got to be a little bit careful not to pick up the third, especially early in the first 5 minutes. Bowser picks up his dribble after 1, swings it to the corner. Hardiman wants to go left. Carter shuts it down, forces him right, wants to spin back left. He spins the other way. Shot no good, and a good adjustment there by the Scarlet Hawk defense. Nicholas Ortiz working off the screen with Dudley. Draws the foul. He will shoot a pair. Foul goes to A.C. Stroke, and it'll be a timeout from Coach Meyer in his 4th season at the helm of Edgewood University. So 18:50 in the game. Scarlet Hawks come out, get the early 2 points. They'll turn into immediate timeout as the first timeout of the second half, which means we will step away and take a break. You're watching Illinois Tech men's basketball here on the Scarlet Hawk Broadcast Network. During that timeout, one of the assistant coaches at Edgewood came to the scorer's table, was asking questions. Now a quick discussion between our officiating crew, I think, about who gets charged with that timeout. It should be correct on the board right now. 2 timeouts remaining for Edgewood. 3 for the Scarlet Hawks, as they did not use one in the first half, so they lose it. Dudley to the line, shooting a pair, picks up the first free throw, cutting the lead back down to 6. Edgewood's been held scoreless for the first 70 seconds of play here in half number 2. Scarlet Hawks have shot 4 free throws. They've made them all now. Back within 5. That allows them to set up the pressure once again. Hardiman, right-hand dribble, pulls it back out. Bowser, Tusani, spin move, left-hand finish, no good. Dudley pulls it down, and they're off and running. Shoto to the paint. Ortiz, right-hand dribble drive. Slowing it down, picks it up, and they pull it back out with 20 on the shot clock. Ortiz over to Shoto, figuring out what they want to set up. Looking over the entry to Dudley. They're going to get it there. He draws 2 defenders. Fadeaway jumper, got fouled. He'll go right back to the line from where he was. Foul goes against Stufenmeyer. It's his first, team's 3rd already in the first 2 minutes of play. First free throw up, no good from Dudley. Dudley, the junior out of West Columbia, South Carolina. Second one up, no good once again. So makes the first 2 of the second half. Misses the second two. Still a 5-point lead for Edgewood. Forcing the dribble pickup is JD3. Now Shoto on ball D there. Tapped away by Ortiz. Illinois Tech has come out with a lot more energy here in the second half, and defensively they've locked it down in the first few possessions. 13 on the shot clock. A little hand fighting there between Edgewood and Illinois Tech. Our referee's going to shut that down, and then we're back in. Tusani gets the ball up top. Screen, draws a double. Dudley's able to step back. Three-pointer, hand in the face, no good. Fight for the rebound. Great individual play right there by Trent Tusani. He's able to save that ball after kind of winning it himself, throw it back off an Illinois Tech defender, and get Edgewood a second chance. They release it out top. Two Edgewood players going for it. Stuhlmeyer is going to take it, and then Tusani up, dribble drive. Thought about pulling it, thought better of it. Hardiman splitting the double, kicking back out. Tusani just fires it up, no call. Garrison Carter pulls down the rebound. Another good possession by the Illinois Tech defense. They've held them scoreless for the first 2.5 now. 39-34 our score. Garrison Carter backing down in the post, draws 4 defenders. Throws it wildly to Nicholas Ortiz, who makes the catch. 8 to shoot. He's going to turn it over himself, and then he's going to foul him. Diving over, it's going to be Ortiz's third, and that is not small, to say the least. Ortiz kind of went with a lot of ball handling, lost the ball, and then threw his body down right into the Edgewood player. Picks up the foul, easy call for our official. All the way to the hoop, Tusani. Hardiman, guarded by Carter, goes left, all the way to the hoop. Can't finish once again. Fight for the rebound. Dudley's got it. Out to JD3. They have numbers. He passes down to Dudley. Had it tipped away. A lot of times you want to see that pass from a guard to a big man be one lofted in the air. It's a little tougher for those taller guys to go down. Dudley had to go down. It got deflected off of him. But it stays with Illinois Tech. JD3 out on the perimeter. Hesitation dribble all the way to the hoop. Up and under and good. Real nice finish and drive by JD3. Scarlet Hawks continue to mount the comeback. Back within 3 now. Three-pointer from the corner, no good. And then off the foot of the Edgewood player off the rebound, and it's going to go to the Scarlet Hawks. Almost 4 minutes into this second half, Edgewood yet to record a point. They're 0 of 7 from the field, 0 of 1 now from deep. 0 of 2 now from deep off that three-pointer. Bryce Shoto up the floor. 16 and change remains. Kicking to Carter. Thought about the three ball. Pump fake it. Draws the double. Had to take it away as he went up. Edgewood off and running. Trying to create some offense. Dribble drive. Kick to the corner. Open three in the corner. No good. Fought for the rebound. Bowser pulls it out. Another offensive board from the Eagles. Tusani. Left-hand dribble. Kicking far side wing. Into the paint. Turnaround jumper. Uncontested. Falls off the rim. Fight for the rebound again. It's Piapol that pulls it down. Carter works down. JD3 in the corner. They're going to pull it back out. Dudley and then Shoto's going to come and get it. 20 on the shot clock. They feed Dudley down low. Works in the paint, backing down, spin move. Nowhere to go. They get it to Carter. 7 to shoot. He spins into the double. He gets the foul called, and he'll go to the line to shoot a pair. Sort of a bailout there as Carter was lost in the spin move, went up, got hit. He'll go to the line to shoot a pair that could get this game back within a point. Scarlet Hawks on a 6-0 run to start half number 2. 15:06 remains. We have found our media timeout. You are watching Illinois Tech men's basketball on the Scarlet Hawk Broadcast Network. Garrison Carter walking to toe the free throw line as the Scarlet Hawks trail it by 3, 15:06 remains in this second half. Now discussion of quickly who the shooter was, but it's corrected. Carter is our shooter. Sinks the first one. It's now 5 of 6 at the line on the day, up to 11 points. The Scarlet Hawks back within 2, can cut it to 1 right here. This one comes up short. So a 2-point game with 15 minutes remaining, 7-0 to start the quarter, or start the half for the Scarlet Hawks. Carter on ball D here. Forced to the perimeter, under 10 and out by the 10-foot line. Left-hand dribble drive all the way to the hoop. Kicked out. Tusane steps in, jump shot. It's good. And the Eagles have found the scoreboard in the second half. They stretch the lead and double it back up to 4. Bryce Shoto, left-hand dribble, kicks to the corner. Piapol pulls it. Jurvinic. Carter, spin move. All the way to the paint. He got it to go. Good spin move and a strong left-hand finish from Garrison Carter as he's up to 13. James Piapol on ball D here. Missed there. Carter fights for the rebound. It's going to stay Eagle possession, and they have another second chance opportunity. The collection of Illinois Tech subs, Ortiz, Dudley, and Salmon entering the contest for Shoto, Carter, and Junovic. 20 on the shot clock. Cross screen here, and they'll release it out top. Hardiman, bodied by Dudley as he goes left. They've done a good job of preventing Hardiman to go left in the first 6 minutes of the second half. He got that strong left-hand dribble in there, and Dudley just picks up the first foul. Third team foul on the Scarlet Hawks in the half. Safety out top. Doubled up, looking into the middle. Back feed, no touch, Illinois Tech ball. Illinois Tech defense holding strong here in half number 2. It's a 9-2 run to open the half for the Scarlet Hawks. A little over 6 minutes into it. Nicholas Ortiz gets it back. Swung around the perimeter, not great passing. Piapol all the way into the paint. He gets fouled, and it almost got it to go. Jason Piapol will go to the line to shoot a pair. looking for his first points of the contest. Not one of the Illinois Tech's true offensive options. But he's able to get that feed off a bad pass, work it into the paint, draw a foul, get to the line, and get a point on the board at minimum. Now he has the opportunity to tie this game up, as Garrison Carter, after a quick breather, is going to check right back in. Illinois Tech, slightly shorter rotation than Edgewood, who's had a collection of guys already enter the contest. Viapol, second free throw, no good. Edgewood maintains the lead that they've led basically since the 19-minute mark of half number one. Illinois Tech has just maintained the composure. They've come out in the second half with a different energy and different effort, definitely on the defensive end, as Dudley's going to pick up the foul, and it's going to be an and one for the Eagles. It's a big bucket for Edgewood as they needed it, and it's Jonah Anderson who will have a chance to convert the and one play. Dudley picks up his second, fourth on the team. Edgewood with 5 team fouls now. Free throw is good. 4-point game once again. Ortiz kicking to Salmon. Pick and roll possibility. Another pick and roll, this time with Carter. Ortiz pulls up. He got it. Real simple mid-range jumper there from Nicholas Ortiz. Picks up his third and fourth points of the contest. Look for him to get that. Look for that to get him going, as his shot could be helpful late into this contest. He's guarding well here. Got a piece of it. Ends up getting deflected to the Edgewood player. Gets back to Hardiman. Ortiz, great job the first time. Hardiman goes left, and Ortiz picks up his fourth. Hand check foul on Nicholas Ortiz as Hardiman went to drive left. That'll put him back on the bench as Shoto and JD3 check in. Did a great job about 10 seconds previously, almost had the steal. It just ends up with an Edgewood player. This one deflected and then off of head coach Meyer, and we'll do it again in the same spot. 12:30 and counting. Under 20 on the shot clock here. Big possession for the Scarlet Hawks to try to tie things up after it. 3 ball is up. It's long. Fight for the rebound. Edgewood comes down with it. Hardiman back with it. 16 on the shot. Back feed and a dunk as Carter went up for the block, but slamming it home is Hubsinks. But on the other end, it's Isaiah Dudley. Fires it through the rim, and the foul. And everybody's on their feet here at the Keating Center. So as the momentum kind of got sucked out on the dunk on one end, Isaiah Dudley got it all back and then some, bringing the house down as he finishes at the rim with authority, and he'll go to the line to complete the three-point play. Dudley converts it. We're back within one, 45-46. JD3 picking up 85 feet away. Bowser. They draw the double. Dudley gets the steal. Picks it up. Drops it. Davis the third for 2. Illinois Tech leads. Great play by JD3 and Isaiah Dudley. And the Scarlet Hawks have their first lead since the game started in the first minute. Pick and pop off the dribble. No good. Dudley pulls it down. Thrown into no man's land. They get it back. Three-pointer is up. No good. JD3 pulls it down. They're off and running once again. Salmon goes up. He gets it to go with the left hand. Whole crowd chanting defense now. Multiple other sports teams in attendance. Bowser to Hardiman into the post. Reverse layup falls and the foul. Foul's going to go against Garrison Carter underneath. Will shoot the free throw out of the break of the media timeout. Scarlet Hawks, though, have clawed their way back. And now with 10:53 remaining, they have a 1-point lead here inside the Keating Sports Center. We'll take a short break and get right back into the action here on the Scarlet Hawk Broadcast Network. So out of the media timeout. To the line will be Zane Wilderson, first year out of Kohler, Wisconsin. He's looking to convert the three-point play and tie things back up now at 49. Isaiah Dudley now up to 8 points. He's got 11 rebounds, 2 assists, and that steal that he just collected moments ago. Free throw is missed. Garrison Carter pulls down the rebound. Carter with 13, the leading scorer for the Scarlet Hawks. JD3 taking it left, off the Dudley screen, spinning in the paint, kicks it back out to Shoto. Plenty of time on the clock as it's now 12. Dudley coming back out to set it. Shoto kicks it to Carter. He gets fouled. He'll go to the free throw line to shoot a 1-on-1. Both teams going to be in the bonus the rest of the way. Free throws are going to be important on both sides. It's Stuffensmeyer checking back in. He'll check in for Wilderson. Shoto to the free throw line, shooting a 1-and-1. First free throw of the night for him. Comes up short. Tapped by Dudley. It'll go to the Eagles. So empty possession from the Scarlet Hawks. Setting up the pressure. Bowser going to take it himself. He slipped and fell. Shoto's got the ball. Passes off to Salmon. His layup comes up short. Shoto works back and is able to get the rebound. Carter, pump fake, left-hand dribble drive into trouble. He's able to recover the ball. Pulls it up, no good. Dudley pulls it down. He goes up. Foul is called as he goes up. About 3 missed layups from the Scarlet Hawks, but they're going to end up with 2 free throws. So Salmon missed the first one. Carter had a good look, missed that one. Isaiah Dudley, his shot out of a cannon here in half number 2, has been a force on the glass and goes to the line to shoot a pair. First one up and good. It's his 6th and 7th free throws that Dudley has shot in the first 10 minutes of the second half. Second one up and good. Isaiah Dudley, possibly his best minutes as a Scarlet Hawk here in half number 2 right now. Shoto picks him up at the timeline. Works through the screen. Stumeyer kicks it back out. Hartman, no good. Carter pulls down the rebound. Illinois Tech is completely stopped Hunter Hardiman in the second half. Still stuck on 20 points. Dudley going to work again. He gets fouled again. This one's going to be on the floor, I believe. So it'll be, at minimum, it'll be a 1-and-1 for Isaiah Dudley at the free throw line right here. Rest of the way after this, it's going to be 2 free throws, as now they're up to 9. It'll be double bonus the rest of the way for the Scarlet Hawks. Free throw up and good from Dudley, proving some very important minutes right now. James Piapol checks in for the first time in today's contest. Gives Shoto a quick breather right now. Dudley converts. There'll be a timeout after the make from Coach Gray. So a pair of free throws converted by Dudley. It's 53-48 is the score in today's contest. The largest lead the Scarlet Hawks have had all day. They were down by 9 when we came out of the break. They now lead things by 5. A lot to the thanks of Isaiah Dudley. He's got 12 points. A lot of those coming in half number 2. Look back at what he had in the first half. Came out of the break with just 3 points, 6 rebounds. He's now up to 12 points and 12 rebounds. Double-double for Dudley in 27 minutes. He's basically played the entirety of the second half thus far. So the quick 30-second timeout. Both teams back out on the floor. We're ready to go. Illinois Tech will be in the double bonus the rest of the way. Scarlet Hawks have committed 6 fouls, so Edgewood in the bonus on the next foul as well. Set up the pressure again. Shoto checking back in. A lot of the reason, I believe, for that timeout to just give him a breather and get him back into the contest. Dudley defending out top. Jumps on that handoff. Tusani doubled. Fired. Far side. Open 3, Hardiman. No good. He just can't find it in the second half. Isaiah Dudley up and under. And the foul! He's been everywhere on this second half, and Isaiah Dudley will go back to the line again. This time to try to convert the and one. Hardiman picks up his third, and that was a massive miss from the top of the key. It's his best look of the second half. He was absolutely locked in the first half, couldn't miss a thing. Second half has been a different story. He's been stuck on 20 points since the break. And he's gotten up plenty of looks in half number 2. He's 0 for 6 from the field in the second half. 0 of 2 from beyond the arc. Dudley converts the three-point play, and the Scarlet Hawks now lead it by 9. JD3 picking up full court. Whole Scarlet Hawk bench into it. Tusani not sure where to go with it. Hands it off. Swarming Illinois Tech defense here in half number 2. JD3 is going to get hit with the foul. Well said, Tusani to the free throw line. He'll shoot a pair. Illinois Tech up by 8. 56-48 your score at the 8:46 mark. First free throw up and good. Story of the second half really in 2 pieces. Illinois Tech scoring, it's happened at the free throw line. 12 of 17 at the line here in half number 2. Comparison, just 2 of 3 for the Eagles. And part of that's been the swarming Illinois Tech defense, forcing tough looks from Edgewood all second half. What could be a lane violation there. We'll see if they call the whistle. No whistle, no lane violation. Bryce Shoto slows it down for the Scarlet Hawks. He works into the paint, kicking out. Carter, 3-ball. It's good! Bang! Garrison Carter from deep. It's a double-digit lead. Right back into the pressure are the Scarlet Hawks. JD3 back into the scorer's table. He's going to check in at our next whistle. Ortiz right now playing with 4 fouls. Backdoor cut. He still gets the steal. Shoto, he's out and running. Pass finds Solomon. I think it was intended for Carter. Solomon cut it off. They're going to slow it back down again. Pick and roll up top with Carter. Kick to the corner. Ortiz catch and shoot. No good. But guess who on the board? Isaiah Dudley. They kick it out. Swing around. Solomon 3-ball. This one no good and pulled down by the Eagles. 2 good looks there from deep. Could have really put the hammer down here at the Keating Center. 10-point Illinois Tech advantage. It's high as it's been. Scramble for it on the floor. 15 and counting. Kicked out. Corner 3-ball. Long. Open rebound. Dudley's going to pick up the foul. They'll turn into immediate timeout. Isaiah Dudley holding his ankle as he's coming off the court here. Seemed like it was hit when all 3 of those players went to the floor. Dudley will pick up his 3rd. We'll go from there. 7:17 remains. We'll take a short break. You're watching Illinois Tech men's basketball here on the Scarlet Hawk Broadcast Network. Eubanks to the free throw line. He's going to shoot a pair. Eagles trail by 10. Scarlet Hawks been on a great run. 29-10 your score here in half number 2. Both ends have been superb out of the break for Coach Gray's squad. First free throw up and good. Second free throw up and good. 8-point game.
Hey, we good. Let's go. We're okay. Let's go.
Jason Peeble back to the contest. Ortiz takes it up the floor. Hands to JD3. Isaiah Dudley out for the first time in the second half. He's getting tended to by head athletic trainer Mika Sanchez on the sideline, looking to wrap that ankle up. Carter works into the paint. Spin move, left hand. Got hit. He'll go to line for 2. Two big free throws to extend this lead back up to double digits as Carter makes the first. Continues to lead the way for the Scarlet Hawks up to 17 now after kind of a slow start for him. Not his most efficient game, but he's finding a way to get it done at the free throw line, as are most of the Scarlet Hawks here in half number 2, him and Dudley especially. Ortiz checks out. Shoto back in. So they look to keep Ortiz in this contest. He's got the 4 fouls. Dudley, after receiving some medical attention, looks to be all right, and I expect him to be checking back into the game here shortly as well. Free throw's good by Carter, so 2 of 2 there. Scarlet Hawks continue to shoot it well at the line. 3 ball. Eubanks, no good. JD3 high points that rebound. Coach Gray wants him to slow it down. He does just that. Shoto will come and get it. We'll milk the clock a little bit here as we move to the 6:30 mark remaining here in the contest. JD3, far side wing, feeds it into the paint. Carter spinning, right hand this time, no foul. He ends up on the floor. He's able to get back up. We're playing 5-on-5. There is Dudley walking across the scores table here. He's going to check right back into the contest. Eubanks kicks it out. Edgewood looking for some answer offensively. That's been some of their answer right there. Jonah Anderson has been kind of the man with a little bit of juice here in the second half for Edgewood. Shoto off the screen. Back to JD3. 15 on the shot clock. Davis goes to work. Gives it up. Turned over, and it's a 3-on-0 the other way. It's going to be an easy layup for Anderson. He converts, and the lead back down to 6. Bryce Shoto handing off and then getting it right back. He goes to work. Pull-up jumper. It's good. Don't see a ton of pull-up on Shoto's game, but they gave him a lot of space, and he pulled it up right outside the elbow and buried it. Kicked. 3 ball. Eubanks, no good. Eubanks again, another one. This one around the rim, off the backboard, off the rim again, and in. The lead cut in half in the last 2 minutes here. 5-point game, 5 minutes remaining. As this one tapped away, it's going to stay with Illinois Tech. Subs on both sides entering. Salmon in. Dudley back in. We'll see if he can continue what he's been like. Ortiz checking in as well. He's going to go get Shoto. Coach Gray out here barking out orders. We're going to give it to Carter and hand off to Ortiz. Anderson on ball tightly on him. Ortiz beats him. Goes all the way to the paint. He gets the foul called. He'll go to the line to shoot 2. Dudley once again limping on that right leg. Ortiz will go to the line looking to extend the lead for Illinois Tech. Junior out of California, ready to go. First free throw up, rattles around, falls off the rim. Timeouts, 2 apiece here at the 4:44 mark remaining. Second free throw from Ortiz after the long routine. Up, nothing but net. Scarlet Hawks back off the pressure a little bit. Just milk a little time down the floor. Salmon on ball. Kicked out. Hardiman into the post. Back to Hardiman. Still scoreless in the second half for the leading scorer for the Edgewood Eagles in the first half. 3 ball. Pulled and drilled. Trent Toussaint from beyond the arc. Cuts the lead in half, and we have a 1-possession game. Carter out top. Scarlet Hawks looks inside. It's turned over. Trying to get the ball to Dudley. Dudley trying to hustle back. Toussaint way beyond the arc. No good here. Fought for underneath, and it's a hold on Nicholas Ortiz and that's going to be his 5th if that's the case. So the foul will go against Nicholas Ortiz. It's his 5th. And he's going to be out of the contest. Also going to put us into immediate timeout. It's also going to put the Eagles to the line shooting a 1-and-1. So we'll step away. Bryce Shoto is going to check in for Ortiz. 3:55 remains. Eagles are going to go to the line to shoot 1-and-1, trailing 61-64. We'll have the conclusion of this contest on the other side of this break. You're watching Illinois Tech men's basketball on the Scarlet Hawk Broadcast Network. Very big free throw coming up. Trey Keller to the line. Sophomore. Sorry, Zane Wilson at the free throw line. Freshman. Went to the same high school in the same town as Trey Keller. So high school teammates, but Wilson makes the first, will get a second to try to cut it to 1. And that's exactly what happens. 64-63. We're in crunch time now in the last 4 minutes. Illinois Tech trying to get to 4-5 in conference. Edgewood trying to find their second win of the season and their second in conference. Garrison Carter. Bang! For 3. Little hezzy move with a hand in his face from beyond the arc. Lead is now 4. Massive shot by the senior. Senior on the other side trying to answer. He can't. Edgewood pulls down the rebound, and they convert for 2. Wilderson once again, the freshman on the offensive glass, pulls it down and gets the putback. 2-point Illinois Tech lead. Pick and roll game up top. Shoto, bigger defender on him. He pulls it up to Dudley. Passes high. It's turned over. So Edgewood will have a chance to tie things up or take the lead with 3 minutes remaining in the game. Tusane. Take it up the floor, guarded by JD3. Right-hand dribble drive all the way to the hoop, scooping and scoring. We're tied. 2:45. Scarlet Hawks with the ball. Tied game. 2 timeouts apiece. Both teams are going to be in the double bonus the rest of the way. Crucial 2 minutes for the Scarlet Hawks right now. JD3, he got grabbed. He fired it up. Fouled. He'll go to the line to shoot a pair. Foul against Jonah Anderson. It's his first. Double bonus time for Illinois Tech. JD3, 2 big shots at the free throw line upcoming. First free throw is good. It was 2 all the way. JD3, good free throw shooter for the Scarlet Hawks. He's 4-4 on the night. Up and nothing but net. Scarlet Hawks back up by 2. Shoto. Pick up Tusani. 90 feet from the goal he's defending. Over the timeline now, 2:20. Now it's Carter on him. Got a piece of it. They're forced to reset with 15 on the shot clock. Anderson looking back to Sani. Dudley on him now. Step back three ball. Up, no good. Long. Shoto picks up the board. Salmon up the floor. They slow it down. Shoto just holding at the timeline. Under 20 on the shot clock. Under 2 in the game. Shoto had it picked. The run out. It's going to be saved underneath. Carter with hands on it. Still a fight for it. Finish. It's good. We're tied again. 97 seconds remain. Scarlet Hawks with possession. Still 2 timeouts for both head coaches. Carter. ISO. Right hand dribble drive. He draws a double. Kicks it to Shoto. He pulls it. Same result as the first 2, just short. Over a minute to play. Edgewood with a chance to take the lead. Tusane picks up his dribble. Hardiman into the post, and it's a foul. It's going to send Zane Wilderson back to the free throw line. 2 free throws for the Eagles. 69 all with 68 seconds remaining. Zane Wilderson at the line, shooting 2. Free throw is short from the freshman. Jason Peopole is going to check in for Salmon. Massive free throw right here.
We have to rebound. We have to rebound.
It's up, and it's good. Edgewood with their first lead since the Illinois Tech took the lead with about 10 minutes remaining in the half. Carter going to dribble it up. He's going to call timeout. Scarlet Hawks are going to talk things over with 1:03 remaining in the game. We talked about on the front end of this broadcast, Edgewood came in today with just 1 win on the season. 1-13 overall, 1-7 in conference play. Scarlet Hawks 5-10, 3-5 in conference play. It's a really big game for the Scarlet Hawks as currently they hold what would be the 8th seed in the conference. They want to extend their lead on some of the bottom teams in the NAC, and they want to push their way towards some of those higher seeds as we get closer and closer towards the end of the year. So Coach Gray on the sidelines drawing up something, trying to get one of his guys open. It's been Isaiah Dudley, especially the first 10 minutes of the second half, all over the court. However, I expect something to be in the hands of Garrison Carter at some point in this possession. Expect either Bryce Shoto or John Davis III to create, possibly get Garrison Carter a look either in the post or from beyond the arc. Send Dudley into the paint, let him go to work on a rebound, and put back anything that comes off that rim. So starting 5 for the Scarlet Hawks out there.
Hey, higher Zane Bryce.
Eagles' Jonah Anderson in the game with most of the starters for them. Anderson's had a nice second half for the Eagles. We're ready to go. 63 seconds. Into the corner, JD3, straight into Carter. Draws the double, works through it. Dudley goes up, no good on the tap, and then a foul by Garrison Carter. Carter picks up his second. The freshman Wilderson back to the free throw line. He's going to shoot 2 more. Carter got a good look in the post. Dudley was able to work and get a hand on it. Just came up short on the putback. Freshman back to the line. He just split a pair there. First one up and good. Good smooth stroke from the freshman. Wilderson now 4 of 6 at the charity stripe today. Second one is good. It's now a 3-point lead. 1 timeout left for the Scarlet Hawks, 2 for Edgewood. 52 and counting here in the Keating Center. JD3 working. He's going to go right all the way to the hoop. Goes up, and he draws the foul. Foul goes against Hardiman. His 4th. Now 3 players on Edgewood with 4 fouls. Wilderson, Bowser, and Hardiman. 2 big free throws coming for JD3. Makes the first, and Edgewood's going to call a timeout. Gives us a chance to quickly step away before we step back for the final free throw in the final 43 seconds. You're watching Illinois Tech men's basketball on the Scarlet Hawk Broadcast Network. Both teams break the huddle. JD3, John Davis III to the line to shoot 1. Can cut the lead from 2 down to 1. I expect to see the Scarlet Hawks in the full court pressure at the highest degree if this free throw goes in. That's how they've set up most of those pressures on the day. Free throw up, and it's nothing but net. And just as I say that, they're going to fall it back. So they're going to let him carry it over the timeline. 40, about a 13-second difference, shot and game clock. Anderson out at the 10-foot line, 17 to shoot. Left-hand dribble drive, pulls up. Shoto blocked it, but they called a foul. Foul against Bryce Shoto. It looked like he got a lot of ball there. Nonetheless, it's going to be Jonah Anderson, the senior guard from right down the road in Verona, Wisconsin, from Edgewood's campus. Verona's where they play their baseball games. Will go to the line to shoot a pair. First free throw up, front rim and good. Massive second free throw to extend the lead back up to 3, 25.8 on the clock. Crowd comes to life, free throw is up, nothing but net. Edgewood's done a nice job converting those. JD3 wants a timeout. They're going to talk it over, 22 seconds on the clock. Couple different ways to play this for the Scarlet Hawks. Right now shooting just 3 of 12 from beyond the arc today. Garrison Carter, 2 of 5. John Davis III, 1 of 1. Shoto 0 for 3. Ortiz 0 for 1. Peopole 0 for 1. And Salmon 0 for 1. I expect them to go to the hoop, and they go to the hoop hard, try to convert 2, and then foul and play. Hope they miss one of those free throws. The horn sounds, both teams still talking things over. We'll get to the second horn here in a second, as you hear it in the background. I expect Illinois Tech to take it to the hoop, try to get a 2-point bucket here. They get an open 3, great on a kick, but give themselves a chance to create chaos and a turnover off that make. If they can't get that turnover, you foul, you hope for a miss, and then get another 2 to tie it, or a 3 to take the lead. Peopole's going to take it out. They're looking at Dudley under the middle. Now they get it to Carter. Carter going to create himself. Wants the screen. He pulls up for 3. Just long. Dudley pulls down the rebound. He's fouled. He'll go to the free throw line. So it's Isaiah Dudley back to the free throw line. He's been pretty successful there thus far today. It's 9 of 12 at the line right here. No two bigger than right now. First free throw up and good for the big man. One timeout remains for Edgewood. No timeouts remaining for Illinois Tech. 13.1 on the clock. Second free throw up. Front rim, back rim, it's good. Substitution here puts Bowser back in the game. He's got 4 fouls. Scarlet Hawks looking for a turnover, 13.1, otherwise quick foul. They trail by 1, 74-73. They got him up here. Six now remains. Clock still running. Blocked. 2 seconds and 1. Carter's got to throw it up. No foul called, and that's the ball game. So Illinois Tech forces a shot late. They don't get a foul. The clock runs out. And the final score here at the Keating Center, Illinois Tech 73, the Edgewood University Eagles 74. A back-and-forth contest all day. Edgewood had the momentum almost the entirety of the first half. Took it into halftime with a 9-point lead. Illinois Tech came roaring back in the first 10 minutes of half number 2, stretched their lead all the way up to 10 points at one time before the Eagles roared back and were able to hold on here in the last minute by a point. Illinois Tech will be back in action on the court. They will be at Benedictine University on Wednesday, January 21st, where they take on the Eagles of Benedictine, back-to-back Eagles opponents for the Scarlet Hawks. Next Saturday, they will be on the road once again against Marian University. They will not be back home on home court until the 28th of January, where they take on Lakeland University. We'll have that game right here on the Scarlet Hawk Broadcast Network. So once again, your final from the Keating Sports Center. Scarlet Hawks fall to the Edgewood Eagles by a score of 74-73. We thank you for joining us. We hope you have a good rest of your night, and we will all root on the Chicago Bears tomorrow night. It's been Ryan Cantlin here with you on the call. You have been watching Illinois Tech men's basketball on the Scarlet Hawk Broadcast Network.